Welcome to TBS. I'm Solvers. I don't have an intro. But this is a new series, so that doesn't even matter. So what I plan to do here is have a sort of a mini-series thing that just it's a temporary thing, where I talk about, where I discuss with each member of the group their favorite games or their all-time favorite game. Just as a means to like get to know each member without having to be all like sort of, OMG, how are you today? Do you want to know what my favorite food is, or something kind of not pertaining to what the channel's about. So I kind of got the idea from watching what each IGN writer was doing, I think a couple months ago or something. It was kind of interesting. I was like, you know what, that'd be good for our group to do that too. Just to also get to other people that are watching the video to learn about new games that these people hold really close to them and are really passionate about. So with that, I have one of the founding fathers of the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, here's SpikyChainChomp's.
Hey, I'm that. I gotta say, first of all, I really like the whole concept around this, because it's like a casual way of getting to know all the people and stuff.
Yeah.
And because this is like a gaming channel, so why not talk about our favorite games?
Exactly.
So,
alright.
High five on that. Good job.
Yeah, I would high five, but I'd probably knock something over.
Oh, well.
I'll do it anyway.
Oh. What
Oh
did you
my
knock
God.
over?
I knocked over my microphone.
Oh.
That was probably not the best of ideas. Anyway, what would you say would be your favorite game, or the one that you're going to be talking about today?
Okay, so I would probably say, like, there are a bunch of games that I really love, but the one I'd probably like to talk about the most is Battlefront 2.
Star Wars Battlefront 2.
PlayStation 2. And actually also for the Xbox and PC, but PlayStation 2.
It was, yeah.
mainly.
I know the PC version was a little bit different in comparison to the console versions.
Yeah,
Especially, yeah.
I was really, like, I kind of envied the people who had it on PC, because I think they
yeah.
can play online, right?
I had it on PC, yeah, with a friend of mine. It was a good game.
Yeah, it was really good.
I was surprised when you chose that game. When I was like talking to you about it, I was like, "Oh, that's
so amazing, so many
out of left
memories,
field."
You know?
It's a great game. Yeah, I was just thinking about buying it again for PS2. Anyway, I guess the first question that we're going to talk about is, how did you first get a hold of the game? How did you find it and play it? Was it through like a gift that you got from your family, possibly, or did you find it in a store or whatnot?
Alright, so I was pretty young when I got it. Well, actually, first, I remember my brother got Battlefront 1 for the PS2. And, we had, like, such a blast with that game. Like, we were really young. We were, like, I was,
Old
like...
school.
Yeah, old school.
One.
I think it was, like, 8. Actually, I kind of liked that game. It had cool maps and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, we played that so much, but we had to eventually, like, give it back. And yeah, then I found out that Battlefront 2 was out, and I was like, oh my god, I need to get that. I don't really know when or how I got it.
Was it 2006 that it came out, or so? Maybe a little before. Maybe it was 2004. I'm not quite sure.
I should have gotten my facts straight.
Yeah, I would have to check.
But yeah, I think it started with the original game, but I really liked the second game. I think that it was a better one, to be honest.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that Battlefront 1 did that 2 didn't, and vice versa. Yeah, but I think I would also say that I enjoyed 2 more than 1. But
yeah,
they're both.
It had the space battles and stuff.
Yeah, the space battles.
I gotta love those.
Yeah, so I think that kind of is a good way to transition into the second thing that we're talking about. It's kind of a broad question, but what do you like about the game, and what do you think is your favorite aspect about it? Is it just like how it looks, how it plays? Like, I mean, you kind of talked about the space battles already, but I mean...
Yeah, okay, so... Well, first of all, me and my brother are, like, the biggest Star Wars nerds ever. We watched the movies over and over again when we were young. And I have so many, like, good memories with Star Wars. So when we found out we can play the characters in the movies, then we just, like... We went crazy and played it so much. And... Wait, what was the question again?
Well, that was just what do you like about the game? I mean,
oh yeah. Well, yeah, like I just really like Star Wars, and it was just a really good game overall, like good shooter game.
Yeah. What would you say is your favorite like class to play as? Like,
I just picked the first one. Although
like
I did like the droidekas in the
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you play as like a Jedi at all, or you just like going nuts.
I wasn't really fond of that. Like
The
it
Jedi's
just-
were kind of OP, but they were like difficult to grab a hold of.
Yeah, and they kind of just like they were kind of cheap. You just ran and then did that dash attack at people, and they just like insta died. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it
It was
wasn't-
it was a lot more fun for me to strategize with my bombs and stealth.
Nice, yeah. Playing as like stormtroopers.
Yeah, because that's
yeah.
like that's how the war was in Star
Mhm.
Wars, you know.
Yeah, it wasn't all like completely objectively balanced like Knights of the Old Republic was or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, but those are both great games. I think Star Wars has a lot of really solid ones.
Yeah.
Like that's
Basically,
LucasArts.
I just like that Battlefront is basically like a war simulator for how every like battle was, and that's just yeah. I guess that's what I really like about it.
It's got like the atmosphere of an FPS, but like the gameplay of like a third-person shooter.
Yeah,
That's like, sort of just go nuts.
exactly.
Yeah, that's what I love about it too. So, what do you think was the turning point in you playing the game, or just like in the psyche of, I love Battlefront 2, that made you feel this is one of your all-time favorite games?
This is probably the game that I played the most because I have so many friends that I can just like say, hey, wanna go play Battlefront 2, and we do that, and I don't know. Well, you mean like what makes it my favorite?
Yeah, I mean, like, at what point in your playing it did you feel that this was your favorite game?
I'm not sure. I just like I just played it a lot.
Yeah.
Huh, that's a tough question.
I feel like, yeah, the games that you kind of like sink the most playtime into, it tends to be like sort of self-evident that it's a game that you cherish the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones
probably
that you
just
play
like the memories
longest.
I had of it, like with all the people I played with.
Yeah, like when you started the game, or like in the process of playing when you got really deep into it.
I think
Yeah.
like that was the first game that I played a whole night. Maybe that has some, cause like normally when I play, think of me playing Battlefront, I think of that night when I was like with my friends and just like staying up all night and stuff. I don't know.
A lot of the best games I feel can like easily transition into like big arguments between your friends. At least that's in my experience of playing games with other people.
Yeah. And also, I think there's a new Star Wars Battlefront game coming out.
There is.
Right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, right. I completely forgot. Yeah, it's coming out I think summer of this year.
Oh god, we forgot to mention that.
Except it's gonna be an FPS, which I
Um,
was a little bit discouraged by.
Yeah, I don't really mind.
I mean, like,
I just
I-
want a new game.
I don't have anything against FPSs. It's just that it wouldn't feel with the same air as Battlefront 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I mean,
We'll
I'm
see.
still excited.
Yeah, the concept is the same, and that's
Yeah.
kind of just what I want.
Next gen too. That would be cool. Well, the current gen technically, but
And I'll finally
you
be
feel
able
me.
to play online.
yeah, that'll be cool because the PC version only had that.
Well, actually, you could play online on.
Well,
PS,
yeah,
but
but
you
it was
need to, like,
there was a lot of hoops you had to jump through with the like 6th generation consoles and trying to play online. Like GameCube games had online. I think Dreamcast games had online.
yeah, they did.
Yeah, but it was just really like it wasn't as accessible as it was on like PS3 360 Wii.
Yeah, it was just like not
Etc.
ready, you know.
Yeah, especially on the PS2. So okay, fourth question: would you ever consider maybe making a video on your channel about it, or maybe a let's play since you're into that kind of thing?
Well, I mean, I've done a live stream of Battlefront.
Oh right,
I did like a Easter live stream, but I'm definitely gonna do more stuff with it.
I completely forgot that you do live streams. I mean, considering that like
Well, I don't really do them. I just like did one.
yeah,
like
but
one
I mean
Easter.
like. Yeah, a lot of people. I think there's a lot of people in the group, particularly like Sailor and CWAP, like to just do live streams practically every day.
Yeah,
so
I
kinda
don't
like-
do those.
I keep like sometimes I forget that like you and Mike have Twitch accounts, and occasionally Mike did a lot of Minecraft a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, I
Which
remember that.
I remember that.
Pretty
Yeah,
fun.
I just trolled the hell out of him. It was fun. Yeah, but yeah, it'd be cool if you actually maybe did something on your channel about it too.
Oh yeah,
I'm
I
not,
don't know
like,
if
I'm not
it
pushing
would be that interesting to do the campaigns, but I don't know. I'll
yeah.
look into it.
It's one of those kind of multiplayer-esque games.
Mm-hmm.
So, last question, I guess this is kind of leaning towards the future. What are the odds that maybe someday you might find a game that you enjoy more than it, or like something even more than Battlefront 2? Do you think there's gonna be anything that can top that level of enjoyment that you had?
Well, there are a bunch of different games that have different effects on me. Like I just played Mother 3 before.
Oh
and,
yeah, you were talking about that.
Yeah, I talked about that a lot because it was just such an amazing game and such an emotional game at the end and stuff. Well, just overall. So I can't really say that Mother 3 was better or worse. I can't. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I can't say.
No, you can't look at it objectively.
But I don't think I'm ever gonna enjoy any shooter game. I guess.
Yeah, like third-person shooter.
More than Battlefront 2.
Mm-hmm. But I get that you can't say like whether you objectively like Mother 3 more than Battlefront 2. Like that's something that's really difficult to do. I don't think many people can do that in this group or just in general. So I don't blame you for that. No, you're cool.
So I'm cool. So that's that's the hardest thing about naming your top game of all time. Like it's not really
I guess with a lot of people it's not possible. I think some people are very decisive in that sense, but that's the thing about this what I told people when I was saying that I was going to start this series is it doesn't have to be, you don't have to make a decision, you know, on microphone, like, this is my favorite game of all time, I'm being forced to make this decision. Just talk about one of your favorites if you can't decide. If you have if you are decisive about it, that's also great, then just talk about that game. I feel I'm decisive in that sense. With my favorite game, I don't know when I'm going to talk about that. It doesn't really matter to me, but I mean, it's totally okay.
Yeah. And just like I picked the game that I really like to talk about, and
cool.
It's cool.
It's cool.
So yeah, those are all the questions, right?
Yep, that's it. No, that was good. I wanted the last question to be sort of like a lead on to like what would happen eventually. You know, maybe in the future.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
But where can you see yourself? Yeah. I feel very smart now. Not really. But whatever, man. It's all good, right?
Yeah, it's all good. But also, I have a question for you. What like, are you gonna be the final one? And
I don't know. I don't want to like draw a ton of attention to myself.
Oh, why not?
Well, I know, but I mean, like, this is a series I wanted to like focus on the other members of the group. That's why I'm hosting it. So you'll find out someday.
Wouldn't it be cool to have the finale?
Yeah,
be, like someone to ask you.
Yeah, that feel like one giant ego trip though.
Yeah. Anyway, we've gone off track.
Yeah, I know. We're at 13 minutes now, so we gotta wrap this up. I don't want Blake to be like busting my ass about this. Thank you everyone for if you stuck around here. That's like 5 people. Thank you. And I will see you with the next person. Don't know who it'll be, but I mean, maybe you can comment saying who you want to see in the next episode. That could be a possibility if you want to.
Won't be as good as me, but alright, bye.
Oh.